more editing on this one.
Why?
Because of not being sure what to say.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe more editing. Maybe less editing.
Just like, put it up.
Put it up, put it up. Hello!
And welcome to
The family Bob and Enya!
I dunked you right.
You did. You dunked me with your ears. They're big ears, actually.
They are.
Yeah.
These are ears from Word of Mouse Co. I was gutted when she moved to Canada.
Oh, that's this one.
Because I wasn't able to get them as easily. But these are awesome. And
Mickey Balloon ears.
yeah, they're complete plastic. So now you see why I'm like, I'm sorry I dunked you.
You dunked me. It's alright, didn't it?
While I'm doing that, this is from Teak Co. Just in case anyone is interested.
But this one is from, I can't remember the name of the company. But those ones.
Magic Apparel Company?
That's the one.
Magical Apparel. I can't remember. I'll link them.
There you go. I didn't buy it, and you bought it for me, so.
Because I buy all things Disney.
You do. And they had a good sale on, actually. That's why we got it. Anyway, so welcome to day 8 of 30 days of videos as we count down and get really excited for our 3-week holiday to Florida, where we're going on a 7-night Disney cruise and 2 weeks staying in or beside Walt Disney World.
The general area.
The general area, and doing all things Disney. So we're getting super excited. Day 8, so we're surviving so far with a video each day. It's interesting.
Just about managing.
Just about managing.
You know.
So we're keeping it going. And hopefully we'll carry on for the rest of the 30 days. But today we want to talk about...
Oh, we're talking about our plans for the airport.
For the airport, what we're going to do, how before our flight, and how you can extend your holiday by an extra day.
I would have never deemed the airport a big deal. I was always someone who would just go day of. I always deemed it a very nerve-wracking time. But Bob, I think, has got the whole airport deal.
I've got it nailed down a little bit more than you, getting up super early and worrying about getting to the airport on time. Especially at the moment, the airports are not the best places.
No.
So what we're doing, and what I've done the last few times, is staying the night in the airport. I know a lot of you guys do it, but it's a very sensible thing to do, rather than worrying about how long do I need to get there. And also the way that we get to it, we're flying on a Friday, and if we were to drive in the morning, would have to go around the M25 to Gatwick, which is, I've not done it, but I hear it's pretty horrendous in rush hour.
I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that either. So we'd have to drive.
I just go on the
M40
M40 every morning into work, and like if anything bad happens there, it's awful.
Yeah.
And like the M25, it's just so much closer.
You were there
like,
just worrying about it. That's a no-no. So what we're doing is we're driving, because we're driving to the airport. It's from where we live, it's probably the easiest, and maybe not quite the cheapest, but not far off.
Yeah.
So we're driving to the airport to Gatwick, because we're flying British Airways, and we're staying. Our car is going to stay.
Our car is going to stay at Gatwick Airport. We went through Gatwick Airport parking itself. Didn't think that was going to be an option based off of looking at all of the other car deals. I usually like go onto like the group thing. So like, you know, like Holiday Extras and those websites that do all the comparisons. Yeah. And all of the other ones that were coming up crazy.
It's very expensive at the moment.
Yeah.
In comparison to a couple of years ago, it's like 3 times as much. But this one was pretty good.
So this wasn't even on the site.
No, it wasn't, because
this was just me randomly looking and me going, this is much less expensive than everywhere else. Is this a fake site? And I was like, if they've done this and managed to make this site this perfect, I mean, applaud them, because it was like,
it's actually the Gatwick Airport parking, so it's not a fake one. It's through the airport.
But it was compared to everywhere else, it was so inexpensive that I was like, this can't be the actual airport, because it's always so much more expensive going through the airport.
Yeah, long stay valet parking.
Yeah.
So we turn up at the door. Someone from Gatwick Airport will just take a car and...
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I don't know what
It's not what's happening. What's happening is...
No, that was the other one that we almost booked.
What's happening is that we go... Apparently there's like big... big multi-story car parks alongside Gatwick. We will go, enter that. There will be a barrier. I was like, what the hell is the name of that thing? I'm like, this thing. That
one
one.
of these.
One of them. There'll be one of them. It'll scan our reg and it'll let us in.
Yep.
We'll park and they'll take away the car. Then on the way home, I believe, we just give them a buzz and then they will come up to the airport with the car for us.
Yeah.
So hopefully should be nice and easy. We did have to do it in South Terminal though, but we are flying from the North Terminal.
Yeah, but there's a
there
transfer
wasn't an
between
option.
But so that's good. We'll let you know how that goes.
Yeah.
For those of you who want to leave your cars at the airport, there's many different ways of doing it, but this one seems quite good.
This one was just cheaper.
Yeah, well, that's mainly what.
That was why it was booked.
And every other time I've stayed at the Premier Inn because it is normally the cheapest and just across the road, but this time it wasn't. So we've gone for the Block Hotel.
Yeah.
Which is actually inside the airport. So we're going to drop off our car basically at the door across the road, walk across from there. We can go to Twilight check-in, which you've not done before.
Nope, never done that before. I'm excited about that.
Super duper exciting. I think I get far too excited for Twilight check-in, but
I'm excited about the Block Hotel because anytime you mention the Block Hotel, because I never really thought about it. I never looked into staying on site or anything like that. Anytime you talk about the Block Hotel, you say that's where all the bloggers stay.
yeah, a lot of them do stay there.
You're like, if you want to be a true blogger, you have to stay at the Block Hotel.
Well,
That's what we're going to do.
I think it was a phase where everybody stayed there, and I always thought it was weird because the Premier Inn was still a lot cheaper than the Block Hotel, but who knows?
The Premier Inn just wasn't available.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't listing for some.
It wasn't, but you could go on site the Premier Inn website in it, but it was really expensive. But I get really excited. There are some other people who get excited for Twilight check-in, but it's good. You just go there, you drop off all your bags and stuff before you fly, and then straight to there's one iffy thing that we might have to do because the cruise line still has these COVID tests. We might have to do that
at the airport. Which is
hopefully
terrifying.
not. Hopefully they've canned them by then, or by now.
Don't know.
And just not told us. Anyway, hopefully we won't have to do them.
Yeah.
But it looks like we might.
We hope. We're not sure.
It might be a case of just not breathing for a few weeks beforehand.
Not breathing.
Just to be sure. Anyway, once that's done, doesn't matter. We've got the results. We can then go check into our hotel, chill out, go to the airport for some food in the evening.
Have some drinks.
Have some drinks. Know that
the holiday starts when you're at the airport. That's what I always say.
One of the main things that is good though is they used to do the flight, the test like just before we got on the boat, just to really freak everyone out and get everyone anxiety really high. Luckily, they've pushed that back to 3 days before.
2.
Is it 2? I thought
it's 2 days.
2 days before. 48 hours. Anyway, so that means.
But it's fine. I'm on multiple. Me and my Facebook groups. I'm in them for multiple things. But I did join one for cruises.
There's one for our cruise actually.
Yeah, there's a specific one for our cruise, which is cool. Because apparently there's loads of things that you can do. There's this whole fish extenders thing where people go around and they leave presents for each other.
Oh.
Which I was like, that sounds really cool. But for our first cruise, I'm like, I have too many things to do.
There's a lot to do.
I'm not gonna get into that, so I'm just like, cool. I'll see it happen. I can learn about it, and maybe if we ever go on another cruise, look into that then.
Maybe.
But they were saying that you're good. It's just 2 days from the sailing.
Okay.
So, because people were asking about specific check-in times and things like that, and they were like, no, it's just 2 days
from the midnight
before.
Type thing.
Yeah, so
but our flight
I was worried about that.
Because we fly on the Friday.
Yeah.
So we'd be doing the test on the Thursday, but the cruise is on the Saturday. But then with the time difference and things, that's the what's what.
But they had said just 2 days before.
So that gives us Thursday to Friday night to Saturday night, which is fine.
So to me, it's like us doing on the Thursday. That's 2 days before the day we go. So
that's really good that we can do it pre-flight rather than just before the cruise, because then it means that you've got much less chance of failing it. So Anyway, so go to the airport. If we need to do that, we can get that done out of the way, and then we can just enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
Relax.
That's
have some food. Have some Weatherspoons.
Weatherspoons.
No, I'm sure there's nice places at the airport. And then have a nice relaxing sleep. And what time's our flight? It's like 11 o'clock?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock-ish. Bang on, actually, I think.
Yeah,
so
bang
it means
on
we
11.
can roll out of bed, down to the airport, have some breakfast. I think we're gonna buy...
Not be up super duper early.
No, we don't have to get up super early.
Which is nice.
I think we haven't done yet, but I think we should get the premium security, just because of the mess that has been going on.
Yeah, probably no harm, in fairness. I did say that to other people that I knew that were going through Stansted, when Stansted was chaos, and I was like, just buy it, and she bought it, and she was just like, yeah, no, it was worth it. She said it wasn't even as bad as it had been, but she said, like, it just made life easier, so, yeah.
It's quite good. I've been through premium security at Gatwick before, because it was included in the Virgin Lounge, so...
I've never experienced that either.
Fancy over here.
Apparently I just don't know how to holiday.
No.
According to him.
Don't worry, we'll show you. And then we'll be getting on the plane. And I think that's probably another video, so... That's our airport plans, or pre-flight plans. And where we're keeping our car, or where our car's going to stay on holiday, where we're going to stay at the hotel, and we'll let you know how they all go. I'm sure they'll be good.
Oh, yes. You can tell that I don't really know this whole deal because I'm not.
Yeah, it's unusual actually. Yeah, it's unusual. But
just you wait until it comes to my collection videos.
Yeah. Then that'll be you talking.
You get some popcorn, you be ready for a whole movie.
So with that, we're going to leave it there, and we'll see you tomorrow for day 9. But
that's it. Next video.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Nailed it.
That was me speaking video.
Yeah.
Unusual. That's an informative one. It's about information, so.
You probably don't do information.
No.
I do fun stuff. I do information when it comes to me booking the thing. I booked this entire holiday.
Yeah, you have.
You're just turning up, and now they're like, oh, that Bob, he knows what he's talking about.
He knows his stuff.
Lies. I've booked everything.
I do not. Have you not taken advice from me?
I've taken advice from you. But who's booked everything and gotten cheapest tickets?
Yeah. You.
Knows everything about the cruise.
Yes, you.
Has looked into everything in regards to testing.
Yeah, you.
Booked the parking. Sorted out someone looking after Sky.
Yes.
So...
I said it was all okay.
Oh God.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
It's the teamwork.
Teamwork.